You know the best part about recording these videos all in the same day? Saying the intro over and over and over again. Greetings one and all, my name is Lancer and welcome back once again to Data Live. We'll be watching episode 8 of season 2 and last time on. Why am I having trouble remembering? I literally just watched it. Oh yeah, Shido is on his own because all the spirits are now under Miku's control. And the only option left to him was to take the help of the one spirit that he does not have under his control, that being Kurumi. They went to Miku's house. Kurumi found out some information that has not yet been disclosed. And yeah, now they've walked up to Miku's front door and the battle will commence. Although he does have Kurumi, who is very much a loose cannon, so what'll happen there? I don't know. Guess we'll just have to get right into the episode. Taking their time away.
Time-eating castle?
Oh yeah.
Don't tell me she's a spirit as well.
Could you guess?
They can't stop us. The show must go on.
Encore.
Two stand against many. To save the trapped spirits. To bring them to his side. To the side of the one with the strength to subdue spirits.
I would prefer, honestly, her to do some sort of like philosophical like intro thing rather than just be like, here's the plot. I'll still never get over the one that was like, it is something all people seek, but yet we don't know what it is. Like, the fuck? It's cool that she actually used her like time castle thing. She doesn't use that often. It's like a reality marble.
Please refrain from contaminating the eardrums of these lovely spirits or myself with that obnoxious clamoring. You're so beyond worthless that it makes me nauseated.
Shut the fuck up. This plot doesn't even matter anymore, man.
Rip that man to shreds!
Rip and tear.
Stop, you're making me laugh.
Ara ara.
I haven't killed anyone yet. Stop worrying so much. You can reward me when this is over.
Don't let him go.
And I will be left with no choice but to eliminate you.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
You have got to...
I call forth.
Soft keel.
An army against an army.
I'm not gonna let either of us down, me.
No way!
Oh yeah, doesn't he see a glimpse into her world?
No! Don't let her sing!
I'm surprised she didn't stick her tongue out too, giving some alone time.
I've kept the promise I made to you, Shido, my sweet. Figure out a way to change her mind. You kids have fun.
Turn her straight.
Just be quiet, not a single word! The last thing I want is to talk to a creep like you.
Are you gonna commit to the British accent, or are we just kind of gonna dance around the two?
During the uproar in the arena, she was kidnapped by a DEM wizard. Going to do everything I can to save her. And I brought you here to ask for your help. With Kurumi's powers added into the mix, it still might not be enough to get Toka back. But if you were to join us, it
Looks so
could be extra
funny.
push.
I know you have an ulterior motive because human beings are selfish and none of you are capable of caring about someone the way you claim to.
Sorry to interrupt in the middle of your little chat, but we're about to reach the time limit.
No, wait!
That was not enough time at all. Oh my god, Yoshino.
My power over time, unfortunately, has finite limits.
Your power over time has a time limit.
Olive,
Bro, instant transmission.
Sorry, Kurumi.
the last thing I ever thought I'd hear from you were words of gratitude. It actually
An
made me
apology.
pat my head in a manner of approval.
Like a cat.
Then I gave her a sample platter of some of my abilities.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
There is
Did
one
we have
way.
to go further?
So are you trying to insinuate that my help isn't going to be enough for you?
That wasn't my intention.
When you tried to increase the power of our assault force, my handsome hero.
Thank you.
But that said,
Man.
never to lie to me, sweetheart. You're not very good at it.
Okay. It should have been me!
I have tracked down Toka.
What? Really? Where is she?
Bro, she just did a side quest.
Deus Ex Machina Industries.
Really?
Building one of their Japan branch.
Who would have guessed?
I'm Isaac Westcott, the managing director of DEM Industries.
She doesn't know what any of these words mean.
I want to harness the powers you have as a spirit. I'm planning to unleash them to create total chaos.
I saw a comment on my reaction to season 5's episode last week. Westcott, like, he's a boring, simple antagonist. I saw someone reply with just like, I mean, but it's kind of refreshing. Not every villain needs to have a tragic backstory. I mean, he is the tragic backstory to the other characters. I mean, take characters like Johan, like Light, Kirei. It's literally the Alfred quote. Some men just want to watch the world burn. While it does add like more to your sympathy to sort of balance, just like I understand you, but like you're evil, blah, blah, blah. Perspective. And while we'll probably get more on Ike in the next couple episodes of season 5, he's not a character obviously that I think about in like the hierarchy of every character in this story, but he's by no means a bad antagonist. I get the thing though of him just not being anything really noteworthy.
I'll have to find the perfect trigger to push you towards despair.
What do you mean?
Electric shock, oxygen deprivation, pulling her toenails off might work. We could always file your teeth down. Don't even get me started when it comes to completely destroying your dignity as a woman.
Jesus.
I wonder how you'd feel if we killed someone close to you right in front of your eyes.
The person she feels closest to is most likely Shido Itsuki, who I mentioned.
Then we'll wait for him before we continue.
I can't wait to see the scene again when Shido and Ike see each other, because knowing like that whole story. Well, this now ties back to the very first episode of this scene, and I guess obviously like the first couple episodes of the whole show. Just if Toka had to watch Shido disappear right in front of her, what would happen? Well,
If you hurt one hair on Shido's head,
playing into Ike's hands.
I'm not able to determine exactly which part of the building she's in.
We didn't see Miku right after they came out of the Dark Realm.
Don't worry, it'll work like a
Spatial
charm.
quake alarm.
Well, that kind of works out.
I wouldn't be at all surprised if DEM themselves set off the alarm.
The fight's already begun.
It's a good bet they're trying to minimize the number of eyewitnesses to their orgy of violence.
Orgy of violence.
Come out and play, girls.
Time to have fun. I love watching Kurumi kill things.
Now then, Zafkiel. Ale.
In theory, couldn't you just teleport in?
Fine. Whatever you say.
Where did you come from?
Definitely erase that creepy smile of yours.
Or did the terror of our last encounter make you suffer hysterical amnesia?
We really don't have time for this.
There's an entirely different matter I'd like to settle with DEM before we go, so we should split up for the time being.
What about our strategy?
Don't worry your little head about it. My doppelgangers will continue creating...
Different matter, huh?
I don't know what kind of arrangement you had with that girl, but her leaving's for the best.
Come on, Mana. She's not that
I
bad.
almost forgot.
Kotori? Are you back to normal now?
Yes. I told you to die and some other mean stuff.
You also were about to kill us.
There's no way a mere human, especially a filthy, stinking male, could ever hold anything more dearly than his own stupid life. It isn't possible. But if it is true, then
You went right from getting your ass kicked to having a 5-course meal.
I want you to give me a concise, honest answer, all right? What do you know about Toka and Shido's relationship? Do you think he was telling me the truth?
If I'm being perfectly honest, I don't know what kind of relationship they have. They aren't dating, but I think they're more than just friends.
And when Toka's with him, she seems really happy, even though he's a total dork. I think he cares
Total
about her a lot.
dork.
It seems true.
That's so lame. That's so lame. Then if
Wow,
the
she said it
situation
twice.
got- Shido would never give up. He wouldn't hesitate for a moment. I know he'd do whatever it took to save Toka.
That idiot would stare death square in the face without thinking of himself for a second.
Yep,
He did it before when he saved me and Yuzuru.
Agreement.
when he
There must be something
does it
wrong
every
with him.
time. Let's go. Thinking about him a lot.
Are you suggesting I just leave
We need time to properly prepare.
That'll take too long. I know I can save her. I just need more time. Please.
All right, fine. Not like you'd listen if I tried to stop you anyway. Inside the building, they'll most likely jam all communications.
The only thing the Fraxinus can do is provide support on the outside. Things we little sisters have to deal with because of big brothers who never listen, right, Mana?
But to be fair, I would also never accept having a weakling big brother who could turn tail and run.
Mm-hmm.
I won't consider it a success until Toka is saved and you and Mana are back on board the Fraxinus.
It's time. Let's begin our date.
Hajime Masho, motherfucker.
You aren't even allowed to use the wiring suits, much less the CR units.
Then I'll just have to use conventional armament.
Are you crazy? You think you can enter a battlefield
She's just
of
gonna
wizards?
go.
He's become the AST's enemy.
Don't you understand? That's exactly why I have to go. I've lost everything else in my life. He's the only thing I can rely on now.
He's all I have.
So
What if I told you I would commit suicide if you left this building?
I'm confident you would never do such a thing. I know you know how sad I would be if you did.
She actually mean that.
I'm a little bit jealous of him. Because Alex, it seems as if you would do anything for him.
Yeah,
One thing,
she would.
but I don't know if you can use it or not.
Does she like origami? That's not something that ever comes back. Whoa. This studio loves drawing Kurumi. You can't tell me otherwise.
It would be nice to at least know which floor Toka is on.
If they have Toka confined, it is probably in their facility to quarantine spirits, like the one we have.
Really? Is that labeled somewhere?
Wait, isn't that...
Red licorice?
DW029R, Scarlet Licorice.
Scarlet. So just regular licorice. Sorry, I keep saying licorice. I know it's licorice. Nope, you're on your own again.
And if I'm outside, I might get in Mana's way!
That's actually a good point.
Well, it's not like you're completely unarmed.
Oh, who goes there? Where did you come from?
Huh?
Go already!
Fucking stormtroopers.
Toka! I need you!
In Curcio. Yep. Man, this season really sets itself up well.
Oh yeah, about time.
Oh yeah, you guys are
Go and save your
fucked.
ma-
You summoned Sandalphon. You brought forth its power with your desires, Shido.
Yeah, just kill everybody, you know? It's not like we're Thorfinn. I have no enemies, well, not when you have a big-ass sword.
Get out of my way, you bastard!
Yeah, just shrug that off. This arc is when he's at the most physically badass, I feel like. Because going forward, it's like, he's just spiritually strong. God. Hearing him scream Toka is like hearing Goku scream Frieza. Well, that was episode 8 of season 2 of Data Live. 2 episodes left, man. Yikes. You really mean to tell me they couldn't have included 2 extra episodes for this season? Even if they're filler, make them fun. I haven't been talking about it that much, but I think season 2 is my favorite season when it comes to dubbing, the voice acting. Like, obviously season 1 does a good job of solidifying the voice actors, but I don't know, just between like Kaguya, Yuzuru, Miku, and even Josh Grell, their voices have all been spot on and perfect, honestly, in my opinion. And then even having Kurumi back here again. Now Shido's going on his fucking rampage. It's interesting seeing him now when like just struggles to summon just Sandalphon, to then in season 5 when he's summoning like he's like Sandalphon, Raphael, Metatron, Mikhail, Gabriel. It's like, granted, I get that's the whole point. It's like the more spirits he seals, the more powerful he gets. It just seems like such a jump between this season, season 3, and then that. And also quality wise, this season, I feel like at the start it was kind of dipping, but like the action has been, I'd say, even better than season 1. Granted, I don't think there's been that much of it compared to season 1, just because mainly we've only dealt with, well, technically 3 spirits, but only 2 arcs at a time, whereas this, the Miku arc is already over technically. Her character arc is not over yet. Just that little thing there of him and her talking, just like, no matter what, I'll save Toka. Her still thinking about him even after he's left. And there's gonna be some fun stuff between those 2 in these next couple episodes that I can't wait to now revisit, but yeah, this shit's gonna be fire. Even more fire. I was gonna say the 2nd time, but this is like probably the 12th time. But either way, this was my reaction to episode 8 of season 2 of Data Live. Join me next time for episode 9, as well as everything else that'll be coming out soon. Until next time, I'm Lancer. Thanks for watching.